Stocky, what are some of the biggest mistakes new people make when playing options? Is there a checklist to consider before buying an option like Ivy?
Bear gang till I die, ho. Swooped up the homies and we about to start a sideshow.
I would say, okay, let's put it this way. Let me put it this way. Biggest mistakes for new options. Okay. Number one, not understanding strike price. Okay. Why not understanding strike price? The reason is people will say, oh, well, this stock is trading at $300 and I can buy a 310 weekly and it's super cheap. But they don't understand that unless nobody wants the fucking contract because there's no chance for it to get there. But they think, oh, it's cheap, so therefore I'm guaranteed to make money on it if it goes up. No, the stock can go up 3% and it still expire worthless. So not understanding what strike price is. Number two, not understanding the Greeks. They don't understand how the delta and the gamma and theta work with each other. They don't understand it, okay? After that, they don't understand volume and open interest. Okay? You can understand strike price and you can understand the Greeks, but if you don't understand that volume and open interest means so much, you might buy a contract that nobody wants. You might be the only one holding that contract. So what do? You can't sell it. And if it doesn't get within the money, guess what? It's expiring at zero. And even if you do want to sell it between the time you buy it and the expiration, there's no way to sell it to because nobody wants it. Okay? Number four, Decay. Okay? People don't understand Decay. They automatically think, oh, well, this is eventually going to go up, and so I'm gonna make money on it. Well, if you buy something that expires in 2 weeks, your theta, which is the amount that you lose every day, just exponentially goes up. And even if you buy something a couple weeks out to a month out or even 2 months out, you need that stock to be moving in the direction you want it to go at a decent increase, or else you just start losing daily value, and that decay per day doesn't keep up with what you're making, and you take a loss on it. And then the fifth biggest thing I would say would probably be greed. People get greedy. Oh, I made 100% my last option. I'm going to do that again. Well, I'm up 20% right now. Well, now it's down to 10% up. Well, it's going to go back up. Well, now it's only up 5%. Well, it's going to go back up. And now I'm negative. And then they double down. And they average in. I should put that as number 6. Averaging in is the worst thing you can do.
I'm sexy. I'm a scholar.
So, if the top 6 things for me, the top 6 biggest mistakes new options traders make is number 1, not understanding strike price. Okay. Number 2, not understanding how the Greeks work. Number 3, not understanding volume and open interest. 4, time decay. 5, not setting a correct, or at least disciplined, entries and exits on prices. And number 6 would be that they just automatically assume, well, if I average it's not like stocks, where if it dips, you can just average in, bring the cost lower, and then make more money on the way up. Stocks don't have a time decay. Options do. Implied volatility, I would add in with the Greeks. Can you explain 6 more? Yeah, it's easy. So, let's say stock A is $100, okay? And you buy an option for 103 strike price. Okay, so stock A is $100. You buy an option for strike price of 103 expiring next week. Okay? Now, let's say it costs is $50 per contract. Okay? Now, let's say the stock drops by 2% the next day. Cost is now 0.30. Now your idea is, well, crap, if I have one contract at 50 and I buy one now at 30, it's at 40 average, so when it does go back up, I make more money because the delta stays the same. But here's what you're not paying attention to. You lost 2% of that stock. Now, the stock price is now $98. Right? So instead of needing 3% increase in the stock price to get to where the strike price is, you need a 5%. So now you need this stock to go 5% up in the same time frame as you needed the 3% increase for you to make money. That's a hell of a lot more difficult. So now, even though you brought the average cost of your contract down, you have a lot further to go to get to actually where it's profitable, which means the closer you get to expiration, nobody has interest in buying it from you. It's a worthless contract. What you're better off doing is selling it for the loss at 0.3, and now instead of having a 103, buy the 100 strike price. Now you only need 2%, less than 2%, for it to get to the money, and you have a better chance of actually making money on this contract. That's the problem with averaging down. Don't average down. You're more likely to lose money averaging down. Not only is it further away from the money, but you've doubled the amount of capital you've put into those contracts. People don't think that. They think, oh, it costs me less, that means I'm going to make more money. No, it doesn't. This isn't a stock. You have decay on this as well. And it has a time when it's going to expire. So sell the 50 contracts and buy the 30 contracts? No. Sell your contracts that were at 50 for 30 apiece, because that's what they are, and now buy the 100 strike price, which is probably 0.50, okay? But 5 times more likely to be profitable. No, this is for short-term expiration, okay? Averaging down same day and for far out expiry is an exception. Because most of you guys play options that expire within 3 months. This is why I'm giving you this.